boys and also girls and people who are both neither and also elephants. Not giraffes. I don't like giraffes. You're watching the stream and you're a giraffe, please leave. I was just saying, I do like some mumble rappers. Also, I'm here with Chicken Bouillon Cube and the Neolutionist.
Good evening. It sucks you don't live in best time zone.
I do live in best time zone. What the fuck are you talking about, mate?
It's like 10 o'clock where you are.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 3. I don't even have to go to work yet.
I've had a day full of activities. One of these activities has actually named this stream, which is my apartment smells like burned bread. Because I burned bread. This isn't because I am an incompetent cook. I am an incompetent cook. This has nothing to do with that. I burned bread on purpose today. And then I took a pot of water and I boiled that water. And then I threw the burned bread into the boiling pot. And it's been sitting there ever since.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure it would have turned out really well.
But actually, I am hoping that this turns out good. I am making the Slavs among you know what I'm doing. I'm making kvass, or as the original proper way of writing it is it's kabak, because fuck the Cyrillic alphabet.
Sounds like Klingon.
Oh yes, it is Klingon. It's something that the Klingons would drink. It's actually quite good. It's like a bread drink. It's like they've been making this since the medieval era, and it's basically like beer, but like made with bread, and it's a very light beer, like maybe 1 or 2% alcoholic. It's more of a soft drink, really. But then Russia also considers vodka to be a soft drink, you know. So
that's perfect for children.
Yes. Hello, Xander. Welcome to the thing that we are doing here. I don't know if you're working. You might be working, and you probably then in that case you can't respond. But nonetheless, you're welcome here because obviously you pay this sufficient amount of money. And thank you very much for doing the Vizier thing while I was gone on vacation. That is yeah. I felt like anytime I thought I wonder how the Discord's doing. I thought, well, you know, Xander and Buffalo Guy are taking care of it. And so then I was very calmed. So yeah, basically I did kvass like 1 or 2 times. I've attempted it, but it's tasted of yeast, and only now I found out that you can't just get baker's yeast, which you can buy in the store. You have to use beer yeast, like brewer's yeast, or wine yeast. So that's what I will be doing. Hello, Dr. Hospitaler. Please save the audience from my boring ramblings.
No, I'm just listening attentively.
We have to investigate Big Asparagus.
Yes, we do.
Hey, Matt. I thought Big Seltzer was the problem, really. Big Asparagus, I've never heard of them. What are they? Are they also spending money against climate change?
Let me give you a quick rundown. The space boomers have been subverting the course of human history for the past 1,000,000,001 years
Basically.
with their use of asparagus people on this earth. They subvert people with their tales of Osama doing 9/11 and double subverting people who are slightly more intelligent on it being Bush. However, true enlightened people with extremely high IQs who subscribe to anarcho-fascism know the truth. Rob Ford committed 9/11 because he was brainwashed by the space boomers through their Canadian asparagus campaign. He was an anarcho-fascist that they snatched up and implanted him with boomer fuel. Jet fuel might not be able to melt steel beams, but boomer fuel can.
You forgot to mention the watching Rick and Morty. Sorry. Just wanted
Yes.
to add that.
I just want to point out that in the current sort of climate of the world, that's not the craziest conspiracy theory I've heard today. So it actually sounds kind of plausible.
See, that's yeah. I mean, still not as bad as people thinking, you know, the Onion articles or the general satire articles are real and then shouting at each other about it being fake.
People believe the Onion is real?
Oh yes.
There's a whole subreddit about that. It's amazing.
Oh.
It's incredible.
You like seriously, people believe that the Onion is real a lot. And I think it's in large parts because sometimes they run articles that are like super outrageous, and if you fall into a specific political camp, that's just because of confirmation bias. You just think, oh, the liberals would do that, you know?
Yeah, it's both.
I feel like a lot of those people might be just. Wouldn't that a lot of people just be doing that for like satire, like ironically?
You have
I imagine there'd be
optimism about humanity.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, especially since when you watch some of them, they look like seriously. Wait, let me post it in. Here's just the general subreddit.
Okay, this is gonna be amazing. Eat
yeah.
the Onion.
Yeah, it's cool. Eat the Onion. I love it.
I'll just open a random one.
Yeah, you just.
$20 from the Neolutionist. I don't like them putting asparagus in the food. That makes me friggin' pee smell. Okay, that's.
Yeah.
I agree. So I'm just gonna post it in the chat. I haven't read this yet. Maybe it's bad. Hopefully it isn't. Wikipedia.
Yeah, you do have
uses
to filter a bit through, just not the shittiest ones. Because
Wikipedia
otherwise...
users surprised nobody's made a page for John Lennon yet. What? I guess I never searched on Wiki. That's unbelievable.
I know.
What the fuck?
I know.
Is this a boomer?
Yeah.
It's profile picture
kind.
Like upside down land tile 9000.
Yeah. Okay, now this I don't know because this might be satire, but in the end, like you can't really tell.
Literally amazing. This incredible dad loved his family so much he got eye enlargement surgery so he could look at them more. Kids in Africa could have used that money, but no, instead he bought an unnecessary surgery. This is what's wrong with America. Thanks, Trump.
Thanks, Trump.
It's just so amazing.
Is this like the 2018 Thanks Obama?
Basically, yeah. It's amazing.
Fucking Trump and his eye enlargement surgeries.
Yeah.
Remember last night how Burger told I had cancer? What are you talking about, Sleepy Doodle? Nobody has cancer. Cancer is a conspiracy propagated by Big Asparagus.
Fucking yeah. No, but otherwise there's this one too, which is amazing. This is an old one at this point.
Scientists trace heatwave to massive star at center of solar system.
No, but the actual thing is just the reactions.
It's the fucking sun, you stupid fucking fake news media motherfuckers. This is not new. Jesus God, read the book. Liberals will never cease to amaze me.
Checkmate, libtards.
Checkmate, atheists.
Fucking Ben Shapiro destroys. Those Ben Shapiro videos too are just the titles are a fucking meme too.
The stream is off to a pretty good start.
Yes, which already we're looking at memes. Biggest criticism of the last stream. Let's just start with the memes.
Looking, yeah.
New study finds 85% of Americans don't know all the dance moves to national anthem. No way! That's a national embarrassment. It is disgraceful. Everyone wants to be protected and to receive handouts, yet they have no love and appreciation for our country and feel no responsibility as citizens. The world has gone nuts. I just cannot understand it. We have become a nation of welfare mentality. What are you fucking...
The Arabic news.
Sharia law must be stopped, and the government brown students in California are now required to learn Arabic numerals. HR is a total disgrace to our country. If he wants Arabic numerals in schools, he should go to a country where they are taught. He has totally destroyed California.
Is that Patriot Hole?
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger sitting in the background?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger was actually an ex-governor of California.
Yeah, I know he was president too.
Oh yeah.
No.
He ran for. No, he wanted to run for president.
He cannot run
he
for
couldn't.
president.
Yeah.
You have to be a natural-born citizen to be president of the United States.
Yep.
Instead, he's just a natural-born killer.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it now.
Fucking...
Elect me!
I'd vote for him.
I was elected
I'd
to
vote
lead,
for him.
not to read.
Honestly, if
Like,
fucking...
how could you not vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger to be the president of the United States?
Fucking
I mean, we already have Trump. We might as well.
Yeah.
We might as
See,
well
the thing
just...
is, that would be perfect because that way, he like many actors, is fairly liberal, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's gonna get the NRA vote, right?
I will terminate ISIS.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
Hasta la vista, immigrants. I can't do a good Schwarzenegger. It's like,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a
But
Republican.
you're German. How can you not?
well,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Republican.
Yeah, but Austrian. Yeah. No.
I mean, they're the same. They both speak German. Come on, they're essentially the same thing. I mean, Hitler was Austrian, but
I can get the triggered vibes. I think I might be feeling them.
no, like, listen. Okay, Austria is just scared.
We have proof of big asparagus.
Oh
Yes.
shit! Oh
To
shit!
the White House, somebody said.
I've got it.
Fucking-
I'm gonna be posting it in the studio chat. So give me just a second. Anarcho-fascist has wrote
shit.
the story.
This big old bottle is amazing. It's full
Oh,
of.
fuck.
It's full of. I talked about this in a video. What the fuck is wrong with me? This is blueberry vanilla liqueur I made for my grandmother, and most of it I kept because I couldn't take it on the fucking plane.
Oh yeah, like, are you doing another? How the fuck is it called? Another speculous kvass thing?
No, here's the. I did the speculas kvass. I put that on yesterday.
Yeah. And then completely forgot about it.
No, it has to simmer overnight, basically. And
No, I mean the fact that you said that you were doing it and then completely forgot that you did say that.
too. I was like, people were talking about speculas kvass. I was like, how the fuck do you know that I'm doing this? And I had just posted it earlier because that's my memory for you. No, I actually
GG.
I did that. I made kvass with speculas yesterday. I put that on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, today I wanted to remove the speculas, but it turns out that the speculas had absorbed literally all of the considerable amount of water that was in that pot. And so I just had some speculas mush that I had to throw in the trash.
Oof.
Fucking.
So next time I'll use spices.
I just made a
Or you
shit
could
ton
just
of cat
put
food.
more water maybe until you saturate the speculoos.
I think that would be very productive.
Listen, you just gotta leave it longer, I think. Just leave it until it makes mold like good cheese and you'll be fine.
Don't give me any ideas, because, look, I am an abysmal cook.
No, okay. I don't think... I'm pretty sure bread mold... No, wait, bread mold is the one that is penicillium, so that should be fine.
I'm not Paul
actually.
Stamets. I can't really talk a lot on the matter of mold. Austria's
Yeah,
better
don't-
sausage than Germany. Changed my mind. Poland is better sausage than Germany.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah. I can see you, Pepe, in the chat with fucking more water.
High profit. Listen,
Yes.
all you have to do, Pepe, is give me $50 a month, and I will give you a high profit rank. That's a good deal.
It's definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
I mean,
Not
if you
biased
want to
at all,
start a
I'm saying
cult, you have to put up some money up front. You know. it's-
Grease some
Yeah,
palms,
that and
rub
you
some
gotta get
elbows.
you gotta get a celebrity endorsement.
Yeah, and I will endorse the shit out of your religion, my dude.
Hey, I got a question. How much do I have to bribe you to let him come into the studio booth?
I mean, you know, just 20.
Screaming.
I mean, ask the other patrons really, because it's their thing, isn't it?
Just screaming
Okay.
and
They
Streamlabs.
do.
Just give Pepe 20 years so that he can put them in Patreon and then he can come in the booth that way.
You did actually donate $20 earlier, so essentially, I think I consider this paid for.
All right,
If you guys are okay with it.
Fuck yeah, yeah.
fucking do it.
I mean,
Sure.
money is money.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, if you want
Hot
the English Pepe, do get in the studio booth, and we can talk about your religion on. I think it was drinking milk or something.
No water.
Okay, yeah.
Disgusting heathen. You will not soil the name,
Milk.
nor substance.
I will soil myself before you soil the great.
Exactly.
And I'm already there.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
What is this image though? I have to like. What the fuck's going on here? This...
You mean the one with the Pope?
No, the one
'Cause I don't-
with the guy whose face is literally ripped apart.
Oh, you don't? You not know what that is?
I mean, I know what that's from, but I don't think that's how the film actually, ended.
Oh,
It is.
They ate her, and now they're gonna eat me.
Oh my god!
Fucking.
So, did any of you people?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Fucking no. That one.
It looks
Jesus.
like the English Pepe can't join. I think he has to be grand patron.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just go into another voice chat, and I will drag you over. You're in general.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Now, please, Discord, let me scroll this up, so I can, because otherwise this would be fucking dumb. Yes, you are
Hello.
now in.
Hey.
I would like to start by saying I have at least 3 bowls of water next to me. I wish I was fucking joking. My room is a fucking stage covered in glasses of water and bowls of water.
See, that's the fucking. How's it called?
Rename it
the
into
Holy
temple.
Chapel. Yeah, the Holy Temple. There you go.
Oh, yes, mate.
Fucking.
I've
Whoever-
co-opted so many channels in this Discord.
I'm pretty sure that this is how the whole Discord works, honestly, because Jesus Christ, first with the Bionicle, and then with the.
This is just democracy. We all allow it to happen.
Yeah.
Wow, I really killed the vibe here, didn't I? Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Nah.
don't like. We're
Yeah, it's
actually
because
we're all
you're-
atheists. So
Yeah. No, see, this is. I wanted to say that this is not just democracy. This is pure. This is pure anarchism, and I'm loving this. I'm gonna go full.
Well, I am considering just donating like 50 quid so I can get a rank, just so it just says high chaplain, whatever the fuck it is.
yeah, that's pretty much what I suggested you did earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like that would give me a lot of money or anything. I just really want you to have that rank.
Well, if I was to
Fucking-
donate,
yeah.
if I was to donate that, I'd give you something really awkward, like £51.43, just to really.
I mean,
make it
Patreon
awkward.
converts it into euros, so I don't
Just
really
give him
mind.
1488
that's even
pounds
better.
like 6 times.
You might get like a half cent.
That's the share that they keep.
Ah,
Well,
I won't
no,
do it then.
that's the share that they give you. Sorry.
You ever feel like a plastic bag?
No.
No.
Drifting through the world,
No.
wanting to start again.
Well, they do
No.
flow in the wind, and water flows through my veins, so it's kind of similar.
What is this shit with? I'm sorry. What is this? What? Shut the fuck up. What is this thing with water? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Wow,
Oh,
okay,
no.
so it
Open
wasn't
the
joking.
can of
Oh
worms.
no.
Oh no! Please explain this. Please explain your religion to me. Sir
Pepe, go for it.
Okay, water is the holy liquid. It brings life to everything and everyone. Virgo, obviously being the god of the server, I am, well, people would proclaim me a prophet, I don't know as much is true. However,
Humble
we
as
show
always.
our deference to the god by drinking the holy liquid. There has been much talk about adulterants in liquids such as tea, coffee, milk, and so on. I would say that water in its purest form is best. However, adulterants are still okay as long as you do respect the purity of water itself.
Yeah.
Worshipping water makes more sense than worshipping a deity.
Fair, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
there
Well,
many
the day-
religions over the millennia have worshipped water deities.
Right.
It's just ours is modern age and cool and
Yeah.
edgy.
Just gotta integrate them new age. See, that's why this explains why fucking homeopathy is the best medicine. There you go. Just fucking water.
You have led onto a wonderful path of thought here, friend. Homeopathy is the official health science of this discourse.
Fuck!
Have you guys heard of fuck, what's it called?
Remember to drink water, boys.
To drink water always.
Though, okay, so while we're talking about homeopathy, I don't believe in homeopathy, right?
I do.
Thank fucking God.
Well, I
But-
have to. It's kind of part of the thing.
Yeah,
But-
but apart from the fact that it's pure water, so
But I have seen it work. Is the problem?
see,
Not for like big things, but for like as painkillers and shit.
Well, water cured
See-
my dehydration, so...
What?
yeah, no, okay, no, that's easy to explain though. It's just the placebo effect. Is
No. It has worked like that
incredible.
in children who do not understand what they're being given.
It's
Oh,
just
no,
water.
That's
and in
in
dogs.
that case. No, in that case, it's a direct reaction to the fact that the person giving it to them thinks that it would actually work. That's why medical studies need to be double blind. Because otherwise, the simple fact that someone like the people being given like the actual medicine that's being tested, the fact that the doctors believe that it will work would influence the result.
The fascinating thing really is that, I mean, homeopathy at the end of the day, when it works, it just exploits the placebo effect.
Mhm.
And so the placebo effect is obviously quite powerful as a medical tool.
Oh, it's incredible. It's straight up can like I can't remember what it was, but I think that it's significantly as in statistically
Can cure autism.
significant. No, fucking no.
If it can
No,
cure
it
autism,
can
I think I
increase-
would have been cured by now.
Yeah, it can straight up increase fucking the healing of physical cuts.
I know that a lot of like people who go to the doctor, and when the doctor takes time to speak to them and to even talk about what's wrong, that alone will make them feel better. And so it's a big problem that modern, doctors today only have very little time for each individual patient. And so generally people don't feel as good because the doctor doesn't have time to talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
no,
this is where my
super
faith
fat.
just jumps in. Fills the gap.
It's even worse when you get a bill from the doctor and
For
all
your
your
pint of water.
nurse. It's like, I'll pay the nurse. Fuck you.
Feels bad, man.
The only legitimate medicine is water and Brain Force Plus.
Yes.
Brain Force Plus is just repackaged water.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just pill form water. Powdered water.
Isn't that just
Dehydrated water.
It's just crushed ice in a fucking jar.
Wait, would Jesus be
crushed
the
ice?
ultimate heretic because he turned water into wine?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's not okay.
Well, see, like this is where we go back to the adulterance thing. Water itself is more holy than wine, but wine itself is still a liquid, so it's still pretty deferential.
But
When you
No.
when you get to something like sand, that's when you're starting to do the whole
No,
spooky
as long
heretic
as
shit.
long as it's a liquid, it's venerable. Then
But-
if the liquid contains water, then it is holy in form. But when it's just pure water, it is the most holy.
Oh,
see.
okay.
But
It's degrees of
Jesus
holiness.
walked on water, so he literally kicked water
Fuck.
with his feet. That's
What a
pretty
dick.
disrespectful.
Yeah, I think we're accumulating evidence of it right here.
No,
Do I
William, I
have-
never look at the chat.
Well, do we have to?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're also
do I have to
baptized
disavow
in
all of
water.
Christianity just
I
because
think
he
we need to call
took
a
a
holy
flashback.
crusade, honestly, at this point.
retake the Holy Land?
Yeah, well, not the Holy Land, just retake.
Well, the Holy Land is just like the ocean, isn't it?
True.
Is it? Do we just clean up the ocean? Is that what it is?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fish are people too, you know.
Yeah.
They're the best people because they
Oh,
live
yeah.
in nothing but water.
Fish are fucking angels. That's what it is.
This is like a cult where if you get the deeper you get into it, the more you realize this is some Cthulhu shit, and you're actually worshipping the old ones.
Oh god.
Well, the old ones did have plenty to drink, so
Yeah.
There are many-
I'm worshipping right now.
Well, there are many creation myths which did involve the acquisition of water into life, so
No, it's the
you can go back far enough.
all basically like I can't say all of them because I don't know that all of them, but
Not my
Okay.
one.
all
Not all.
creation myths that I know of are based on the land raising out of the sea. So there you
Damn.
go. And with this, you get banned from the server.
What about oil?
Well, see, oil is quite a strange one because it is purely liquid, but it can't form with water.
Yeah, it's
So-
literally.
Did somebody
hydrophobic.
say oil?
Well, yeah, some freedom. for the
I do
Discord.
not treat it as holy because it's not miscible, is it?
I mean, any liquid that does not contain water is not miscible with water. No, okay, that's not true. Actually,
Liquid
ethanol is a
sulfur.
liquid. Yeah,
liquids
ethanol
are
is
either
also a liquid.
lipophilic or hydrophilic.
They
Except
Is
for
the
some which are
T1000
both.
to be revered? The T1000?
and some that are neither, like molten mercury.
Because we've got the liquid metal Terminator. Is that...
Actually, I actually wrote a novella once called Molten Mercury, and that was very creepy when you just said that.
I don't know.
What would mercury taste like, though?
bad?
Like death. Yeah, pretty much.
If you're
No,
Chinese,
actually-
it tastes like
actually-
immortality.
No, actually, mercury isn't that bioavailable. Like, if you eat it, it doesn't easily get absorbed into your gut. If it's liquid, if it's like there's compounds that make mercury. But see, the problem with heavy metals is that if they end up in your biology in a decent amount, you basically become retarded. Like, it just gives you brain damage.
So I could just drink mercury and I'd be fine.
Cody's lab did it.
I thought
I feel like if I was to
poison-
drink
No, but,
mercury,
like I'm already retarded. It can't get any fucking worse.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. No,
It would
but
improve
Cody's lab
cognition
did
in
it,
some
it's
retard.
fine.
Hey, maybe it'll cure your autism.
Ah. Well, it'll cure it one way or another. You'll either die or become better.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
It's a net
if
positive
you're
for
dead, you don't have
society.
autism.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm ascending. I just choked on water. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna ascend to the afterlife.
I mean, that's a real holy way to die. Not gonna lie. Dying through worship. That's pretty fucking good.
What about
Talk
watermelons?
about dedication.
Watermelon?
What, sorry?
Watermelons.
Oh, very good.
Are they the holiest of fruits?
See, I don't know if the watermelon has the highest water concentration per kilogram.
Nope.
I think
Like whatever
always
that
the
food
fruit-
is.
I think that
But
food
imagine,
is
like,
cabbages, or like
cabbage.
salad in general.
Yeah, but
I
let's
don't
be
know.
honest, cabbages suck, so...
Yeah.
Mm. But
Is
they are
water-
very liquidy. So
Yeah.
Is waterboarding the holiest form of punishment?
Yes, it is.
this is what we do to the unbelievers. We waterboard.
That's it. That's it. Fucking get the unbelievers and just waterboard them until they
Now you
worship.
Now you guys thought the Spanish Inquisition was bad. Like we only waterboard.
You guys thought that was bad?
Well, some people do.
Wait.
Just
What does?
mass waterboard an entire population of non-believers.
Okay, so
Just have them all lie down and put a giant blanket over their faces. Just dump a fuckload of water from helicopters.
The giant tarp from
Guys,
gym
give
class?
me a sentence. Come on.
no. Okay, so I have another question about this. How, given that the mafia tends to just throw people in the water with weights in the feet to drown them,
Hmm.
what's your opinion? What's the church's official opinion on that? On the mafia?
Well, the mafia themselves are not particularly nice guys, but they do drink plenty of water, and they do kill people via the use of water, which I do not condone. I do not condone death, but if you are to die, dying in water is pretty damn good.
I do not condone of death. So basically, anyone who dies gets excommunicated.
Was
Oh, no, I do-
Hitler
I do
an
not-
okay guy because he drank water?
Well, he was okay for the duration of drinking water.
Okay.
So I work for the SS. I take a glass of water.
I
drink
knew
that
it.
glass of water, and at the same time, I turn the valve.
Well, I guess it's okay.
No, see, we cannot. We don't need to. We don't need to. We can differentiate between actions.
I mean, yeah, like clearly you can,
Like-
but
It's not because you're doing two things at the same time that they count at the same as the same
it's
thing.
like one is bad and one is good, but they're not like
But what if
doesn't
I
cancel
pour
out.
water on the valve?
the water turns the valve.
yeah.
Yeah, I use like one of those that the
At that
firemen
point, just
have that
fill
have
the
pressure.
chamber with water.
Well, yeah, you're just wasting water at that point. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, mate?
At just
Well, you
point,
can-
at that
Yeah, but I
point,
catch
just
it
fill-
on the other side and then I drink it.
No, see, okay, see, it would be okay if it wasn't that. That means one thing: you're denying people the water from the showers.
Well, see, yeah, you are denying lots of other people the right to drink water. So, this is why I cannot condone killing in my faith.
What if the
Any form of
Nazi?
killing.
What if you gassed them, but instead of gassing them, you flooded the room with liquid Zycon
Drowning
B?
them. Drowning
see-
them. That is the most holy way to die.
No,
I'll say.
if you
Or
are to
water,
die-
really, yeah.
Well, no, if you are to die, right, flood, drowning is best, but you are denying them future praise through drinking water. So it's
But they also
sin.
get to drink the most amount of water before they die.
Yes, but they can't
lifetime
endure
supply.
and drink more.
This religion is pretty watertight.
Fucking damn it, Burger.
I think we were building up to that, to be fair.
Yeah, fair.
This is 100% thought through, planned. It's not as if it's a running gag, which is sort of being a pain in the ass.
Also, fucking someone in chat. Africa is hell. I mean,
No, but look,
I mean-
the rains down there are blessed, so...
oh fuck
Oh.
yeah.
Well, they are blessed because it is so infrequent.
Mm.
Is Toto like also some sort of saint because he's the guy who blesses the rain zone in
Probably,
Africa?
yeah.
Naturally, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I do like rain. Like there's
I
people
love rain.
who have this sort of mental problem where they love rain. They're called pluviophiles. And one of them...
I'm pretty sure that's just the English.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
You should take the all the red out of that picture and turn it into blue, so he's wearing blue robes.
Yes.
I might actually be able to do that. Hold on.
I see
got
not
this.
the image you speak of, but I will assume it's looking very sexy.
Oh, can you not
It's
see the
in-
studio?
No, I cannot, for I am a peasant.
Oof.
Fucking
It's up on
loser.
stream now.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Stop not paying him money.
Well, Burger, next time I get paid, I swear you may get something.
Oof.
May.
Ah, it's the iconic image. Sex.
Mum and Dad are friends with the keyboard player from... Is Toto not a guy? Is Toto a band?
Burger having a revelation.
Well, whoever the
No, I am
singer-
asking this unironically. Is Toto actually a band and not a bloke?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty sure.
His life is just upside down.
Yes, it's a band. There's 5 of them,
Yeah.
and apparently it's a toilet supply company as well.
Also, apparently, it has an accent on it, which means it should be pronounced as it would the Italian name, which is Toto.
I don't see an accent.
I see it here on Google.
I'm on Bing.
Oh, that's the problem.
I cannot believe that this is true. I
There's no
cannot
accent
believe
on the
it.
official website
Ah, fuck. Okay.
or Wikipedia
Think you won then. Sorry.
or the toilets.
Look at this fucking picture.
Yeah, the tire sales.
I feel like this image has been. Like,
Speaking of toilets, is shitting in water good or bad?
well, see, it's not
You're
really,
giving back to
it's
the
not really
earth,
a con-
right?
It's not really a concern in Western nations since we have like advanced filtration systems. However, it does decrease the purity of the water in the instant.
Well, it's
Yeah, but
okay
So
when
I
they
should
when
go
other
shit
people
in the
do it.
street
Drinking it.
then.
Yeah,
Yes.
See, no. See, the problem is that drinking it decreases the purity too because it enters your blood and therefore gets diluted. I think it's just.
No, if you drink enough, your blood is 100% water.
I mean,
I'm
I
well
think
on
you
my
die
way,
before
thank
then.
you.
not quite because it will always be like 9.9999999 or something.
just flush
But
it all
what I'm
out and
saying
replace
is, water is the holy gift from the heavens. Therefore, it is fine for us to use.
Yes, as long as you treat it with respect and dignity, you can do with it what you will, essentially. However, if you were to use it in order to prevent someone from using water in the future, that is a sin.
So you can't
that does
you
not
can't use
condone
a
murder.
pressurized water cannon to kill people.
No, you can use it to stop them, but you can't use it to kill them.
Okay, so it was okay what they did in Alabama in the '60s then.
I have no knowledge of what you're talking about.
You racist.
Some good shit happened. That's all I
Water
need to
is
know.
racist.
Okay. How much?
mean, you do-
Okay, I'm actually gonna Google this because 100%. Like, there's a 50-50 chance that it has already been said.
Well, think about it. You get white water rapids. You don't get black water rapids.
Oof.
You can.
You get no.
get
There
that.
is actually a security company called Blackwater, and they
Well,
murder
yeah, you get
people in
you
Iraq.
get black
so-
water, yeah, but black water rapids is not a use of water. You only get white water, and that is racist.
No, Blackwater. It's not. It's Blackwater Slowits actually.
Oh, where the fuck it is? Oof.
That joke was so bad it didn't even nobody.
No, it
noticed.
didn't register with anyone.
It's just,
That's
no.
What? Wait, what?
Precisely.
Exactly, right?
Precisely this.
So shit.
Oh.
Only thing I
Yeah.
can see about. Oh fuck! Wait, just a second.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
love that guy. That is the best guy.
The food review guy.
Yeah.
It's
Holy
it's
shit.
Reporter of the week.
I mean, how can you?
Channels are just the funniest.
How can you be this guy and be just such a perfect human being? I'm not going to look into VIP Backroom because it's only the studio for the duration at which I am streaming.
Yeah.
This is very unfortunate.
Yeah. Also, I have googled is water racist, and the only thing I can find is someone being a company being sued for unchecked racist behavior, and that company being the Boston Water and Sewer Service.
What the fuck?
Do you bake the cake?
Bake the cake, you bigot.
I don't know if I can accept that.
Then I will bring the full force of the law down.
Oh.
Is this bake the cake thing something American?
Yeah, it was some stupid shit that went back a couple years ago.
Okay.
And they just had a case in Britain that actually went through.
Oh yes,
the
the
opposite
whole
way.
cake baking thing for the gays.
Mhm.
Oh god, yeah.
Wait, what? What is this?
The gays.
Here's my stance on this. Right, it's difficult. I don't have a definitive stance on this. Because on one hand, yeah, like it's fucked up to discriminate against people, and you shouldn't be allowed to discriminate against people based on sexual orientation, race, religion, or any of those things. However, I would not, like, if I went to a bakery run by Muslims and said you have to bake me a cake that's got Muhammad's face on it, that also is fucked up when they have to do it by law. Because then, it would force them to violate a statute of their religion that really, in and of itself, doesn't fuck with anyone but themselves,
Yeah. My opinion on that is just... I hate the fact that they didn't bake the cake and everything, because it's just stupid bullshit discriminating for that. But there shouldn't be a law, because... you don't need one. You just have to say, these guys are shit.
It shouldn't be against the law to be an asshole.
Exactly.
You should lose the business. That's what should happen.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, everybody,
Back, boys.
I'm pretty sure if you've seen me in the Discord, you know my stance on this. Because I'm the ANCAP.
Yeah, you're basically an ANCAP, yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Recreational nuking.
Well,
I
I mean,
miss, fellas?
I cannot really justify not allowing people to have nukes.
Okay.
If I'm going to be a constitutional fundamentalist, I can't.
Fucking... What if the... I know that meme. What if the child consents to...
Oh god. No, I'm not that far, because I have a definition of adult.
Okay, good. No.
The mech child rape.
The mix
Nick
50.
infant.
Ooh. With
But I mean,
Kung
what
Fu
if they
grip.
only allow that to happen from like 9 to 11, like their fucking breakfast shit? That
Oh,
would
I
be
thought you meant
really-
like years.
This is getting very dark very quickly. Post
Do I
some
need to
more
start
SS
posting memes?
Don't worry, we can get back to the water chat.
Yeah. No, okay. I actually have an interesting question especially for Burger, since that video about well, now it's kind of old, the one about how to go back to the moon. About the Soyuz thing that happened today. which
Yeah, I
basically
haven't
grounded
read that
Soyuz.
yet. I have an article open.
Okay, I can tell you what happened basically. Second stage didn't turn on, so they just detached everything and coasted back to the ground safely. Everything went okay, but they did ground Soyuz, which means that now no space-rated spaceship is flying right now.
So everybody in the ISS is stuck.
Yeah. Well, no, they have like the escape things.
I mean, the resupply of the ISS is apparently... Here's the thing, okay? I mean, Soyuz are maybe the only rockets at this point that actually dock with the ISS. I mean, the rockets themselves don't, obviously.
Well, to dock,
But
it's
there
not
are
the only
more rockets out there, and I think this will be a great marketing opportunity for the Musk boy.
I mean, the Soyuz is not the only one that docks with the ISS. It's just the only one that can carry people. That docks with the ISS because
Can
both.
the Falcon 9 not be fitted to carry people?
They've been working to get the Dragon capsule human rated recently, but it's still like literally Musk, like not even 3 weeks ago, said that they're planning to have it. Never mind. Okay. They're planning to get it. In theory, the schedule to get it human rated should get it human rated by 2019, by early 2019.
Yeah, but this is an emergency situation. We cannot stop manned spaceflight. That cannot happen.
I agree with you. The problem is that most politicians, or at least, most politicians don't agree that it cannot happen.
Do they know what happened with the Soyuz thing? And why did they ground everything now?
Honestly, I have no idea. Why it happened? Not yet. They just know that stage 2 didn't ignite.
And so they grounded them all because why?
Because stage 2 is necessary to get to the ISS.
Yeah, but I mean, there's more than just one Soyuz, right?
No, but if it was, they need. Basically, this is common procedure because basically to get a rocket human rated, you need it to be like extra safe because they are naturally fucking unsafe, and therefore, if there's a big issue like that could be an issue on all of the rockets, then they need to ground them until they figure out what the issue is.
I see this as like a protocol thing, okay? But like, Soyuz go to space all of the time. All of the fucking time! And like one thing, once it just went wrong.
That is true. The problem is that this is literally the second time something went wrong with a Soyuz launch in like a month.
Ah, okay.
Because remember the other hole in the Soyuz capsule itself.
This has just reminded me of uni. We were studying as a case project for systems development the Challenger explosion.
Yeah.
And it's just, I've been reading too much fucking shit about that.
The teacher
That was a
cooker?
clusterfuck and a half as well. Yeah.
My dad saw that when he was a kid. Every time I talk to him about it, he gets really sad.
I mean, I just giggled, but yeah, no, I tend to get really sad talking
You
about
monster.
I remember seeing news of the Challenger crash. Like, I remember seeing that in the news, but I
Fucking
wasn't
boomer.
alive back then.
Boomer.
Oof.
So, that's a pretty weird situation.
Boomer.
That is called memories being shit and unreliable.
It's like everybody remembering
in
the tower, or the first plane going into the Twin Towers. Nobody remembers it.
No,
Yep, Quake 3 was a
I
good
remember
game.
thinking that the Challenger crash happened when I was like a child, like in the late 90s. But then by accident, I was on the Wikipedia article for that. I'm like, what? It was in the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? No, I saw this in the news.
Couldn't you tell from the crew pictures? Jesus Christ!
No.
There were like the crew picture. I can't remember if it's the.
It's salty.
New phone, who dis?
Why is there light?
It
Might be the
me.
Columbia one that I'm thinking of.
There's a fissure
you
in
can
the
tell.
ground in this library, and it's filled with lava.
That sounds like a really, really fun time to go swimming.
I tried to get books out of there, and I almost burned my clothes.
Why are
Almost.
you in that library?
Almost.
Because I need books.
Yeah, but you almost
Post-apocalypse.
did, so it's
I
fine.
need-
Okay,
Knowledge.
no, yeah. Look, tell me if those hairstyles are not obviously do not denote obviously what time frame it's from.
They could
It's
just
a
be
very,
unfashionable.
very small picture.
They're a bunch of
I
nerds.
know. I just stole it from Wikipedia.
I honestly cannot. I mean, people. That's just what people look like. What the fuck
Calm
is
down.
going on?
It's okay.
What's with the context on the "so I work in the SS" picture?
It's from like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're talking about the holiness of water, and Burger was saying, so if I am, basically what he wanted to say is, so if I were to work in the SS and turn the fucking what was it,
Bash
the
the
valve
The
bash.
of drinking
frickin'
water.
frogs game. Go on, sorry.
Oh, so Columbia
trash.
blew up re-entering in 2003. That's what I remember seeing on the news.
Oof.
Your brain is fake news. Can't even trust it anymore.
I was being fucking paranoid for years.
The globalists got to it.
No, it's the asparagus.
Big
man.
asparagus, yeah.
Oh yeah, big
Fucking
asparagus.
yeah.
My bad. Don't know what I was thinking. Die, you piece of shit.
Do I have to? I mean, I'd rather not. Although if you're going to, I'd rather drown.
Is it against community guidelines to talk about murdering a zombie child? Is that wrong?
Only if the child
Yes.
doesn't consent.
Look,
Fucking ANCAP.
if that's the thing that gets us for this stream, then, you know.
My character did feel guilty for doing it. That's got to be worth something.
But did you?
It lowers morale, so I'll just have to smoke some weed later. That's a legitimate
Fucking-
strategy in this game.
Fucking
laugh.
Game are you playing?
See?
Cataclysm
Smoking
Dark Days
weed
ahead.
fucking justifies killing babies.
Yeah, smonk.
Fucking liberals.
Fucking reefer badness.
Yeah.
I have that
Mary
poster.
Oh shit, my throwing.
I think we need to go back to calling them reefers. It's funny.
Yes.
Mm.
We're going to smoke some reefer. I actually
Reefer.
like the word reefer, though.
It kind of rhymes with Reaper.
Greep the reefer for me.
Grape that reefer.
You know what? You know Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult?
No,
God, what
nobody
a bunch
knows
of
that
boomers
song.
in here.
Yeah, fucking.
What a bunch of fucking boomers.
I feel
Well,
too young
for the
this
longest
stream.
time, I thought it was "Don't Fear the Reefer," and I thought he was singing about drugs when I was a kid.
Well, he could have been singing about heroin. Just don't care if you're gonna die. Just do
Do
drugs
you know
anyway.
the Basin Street Blues by Louis Armstrong? Is that something that your kids listen to these days?
Yo, Blue Oyster Cult's good though.
Well, you see, you and Sargon can go and have your little boomer party.
I would love to have a boomer party with Sargon. That sounds great.
What about a lemon party with the boomers?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh god, about that shit. I still remember.
Oh,
I still
Mark.
vividly remember this because it just seemed like the weirdest headline. Like there was one day I was during summer I was reading a newspaper just because I was bored, and I was like, I can't remember, like 15 or something, and front page of the newspaper is an article about a dude that went to some kind of sex party, shoving lemons in each other's ass with a friend, and then he had to go to the hospital, and that's how his family found out.
Oof.
And I don't know why the fuck it was on the front page, and that shit still weirds me
The
out.
front page. I mean,
Reddit is the front page of the internet. Was it on there?
No, it was on the front page of a big Italian newspapers, Il Corriere.
Italy's not even real.
Oi!
Italy is a made up nation.
I thought it was
It's just a
Finland that
giant-
wasn't real.
pizza
Yeah,
shaped
Finland.
boot hanging
Giant
out,
pizza-shaped boots?
hanging out underneath Europe.
What kind of pizza do you eat, man?
What kind of boots do you wear?
Boat-shaped pizza.
Shake pizza, come on.
Jesus Christ.
I now have images of like a
Jesus
calzone.
Christ.
The only
that's been
thing
baked
I
in
know
a
about Italy is that their navy are just a bunch of pizzas floating in the water that they sail down the river to
Lotus
distract
pad
the sea.
pizzas.
The only thing I know.
What about global warming? Okay, it'll.
Oh, here we go.
Water levels rise. Okay.
Yeah.
And people drown.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Global warming is a big asparagus conspiracy.
Fucking hell, it's like-
Okay, right. You need to use your big boy brains here. Water is melting from the ice and it is coming out. So there's more water for more people since we're all going to be smushed more together, right?
Mhm.
Except
Ooh,
it's
that's-
salt water. But go
Well,
on.
Not from the
water.
ice.
Yeah, not
You
from the
can catch
ice.
fresh water off coming off the ice.
I
guess.
found a boomer.
But yeah, generally I think global warming is a-okay because there's more water and less ice.
Same. Except
was-
just because I want life to be shorter.
Except Arctic glaciation is actually getting better, not worse. It's actually putting on
your
sheet
Arctic.
ice. It's nutty.
I'll show you, Nutty.
I'm not a science man, but I just want more water.
Black science.
The problem with Arctic glaciation, like the thing with like if the entire ice on the North Pole would melt, like water levels wouldn't rise at all, because it's already displacing water. It's the South Pole that's the problem, and there's a specific fault line where the ice is being quite unstable, and if it sort of slides off, it's not a fault line, it's some like mountain range. And if the ice slides off and into the ocean, then we're all gonna be fucked.
Yeah, but you see that
It's not consensual though.
you know that actually the raise of water levels is not due to the ice melting. It's more due to the fact that hotter shit takes up more volume, like straight up,
Yes.
because there's so much more just already molten water than water and ice. That just
Molten water?
having. Yes.
I distinctly recall reading in like my high school geography textbooks that the vast majority of all water on the planet was frozen. Or I might be mixing that up, and a significant portion.
No,
is
the
frozen.
majority of fresh water is frozen.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
but-
that's the thing.
Yeah, because just fresh water
Oh.
to salt water is there's
Fuck.
2% of fresh water to salt water.
And the Pacific Ocean's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, exactly.
It is quite large.
Like I couldn't swim it.
Yeah, fuck no.
Might take a couple tries.
Fucking-
Did you?
I thought you were
see-
supposed to be
was-
like the high priest of fucking.
Well, see, yeah, I get to use like a little bit of like magic. It's sort of like not like
okay.
Aquaman, but I just get to like push myself forward through water. But even then, it's gonna be a little while.
What's Aquaman in the water called? What's his role in all this?
He talks to fish.
Yeah, he talks to fish. So he's
that just reminds me for some reason of another thing that some people were talking about in another server, which they were coming out with the weirdest shit.
He doesn't have fucking water faith.
No, it's
liquor
not.
store.
It's not water faith. It's more like weird shit like that. Somehow, I don't know what the connection is. Okay, I just wanted to bring it up because the thing seemed to be tailing off. Cardiomancy, the intersection between, what was it? Health magic, muscle magic, and blood magic.
Isn't that just like most gyms?
Basically, no. They were saying something. It was like the magic that basically manipulating where the blood flows through your body to overclock yourself or some shit like that. And it was the funny shit was that they were talking about the various interception and about magic, right? And so what's the interception between muscle magic and health magic? And so they just decided to name it gains magic.
Naturally.
Or gainsamancy or something like some shit like that.
See, we don't need magic. We have faith.
Yeah. True.
We have
Did
faith
you
in
see this yesterday? I was watching the hurricane live stream because I do that. And literally,
that's
like,
an important
people in the
work there.
comments were accusing the newscasters of faking the hurricane wind sounds. What
I mean,
the fuck
what?
is up
do-
with that?
No, that's because there was a video like not even 2
What
weeks
the
ago
fuck is
about like
going
a
on?
fucking a newscaster faking about being in the hurricane, and he's just faking it like he's resisting winds, and then in the corner of the camera, in walks a dude just across the screen, randomly.
So
Hurricanes
this is
are
just
a
a
George
meme, and
Soros
it's
plot.
not people actually, as I was told, pretending that hurricanes are not getting worse.
No, I don't think it's that. It's more like newscasters don't go out in hurricanes because they're not retarded, and people accuse them of fake news because they're retarded.
No, storm chasers do that.
Yeah.
I fucking love storm chasers, though. I like storms in general. Like, horrible, like, terrible weather. Actually, it's really fucked up, because I was on Mallorca, like, a week ago. I came back from my vacation, and it's, like, not 20 kilometers from where all the flooding happened. I drove past that town on my vacation, on my way, when my girlfriend and I went to see the caves. It was fucked up, and suddenly it was in the international news. I
Is
thought
that
to
what the
myself,
kids are calling it these days?
Hey, I found it.
hopefully my grandparents are okay, and they were.
I don't know how this is fucking GIF. I don't know how to pull it out.
Well, at least you got to see the caves.
Oh, fucking the drip. We went in there. It was like dripstone caves. They're really, really cool. Like, I like dripstone caves. And they sat us down in this huge cave where they had like seats. You know, it's like a stage. And then ahead where you look is like a small underground lake. And then they dimmed all the lights, and eventually turned all the lights off. And like a few barges with lights on came out, and they had like a piano and violinists and shit, and they started playing classical music. And I was sitting there thinking, what the fuck? I am literally in a cave.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Okay, I can't find a link only to the GIF, but I think this is what they were referencing, or why they were saying that. Also, never mind the people fucking dying title.
Is it like that Mark Zuckerberg thing where he was going to check out the Puerto Rico during the hurricane?
No, it's stupider. It's much more stupid.
This is on people fucking dying, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, it's like an actual newscast. It's just so
But
ridiculous.
does someone die?
No. People fucking dying is a joke subreddit. It's all about...
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, it's exactly. Yeah, I was confusing it with Watch People Die. Because, you know, it can hardly show that on. I'm going to try and get the actual, like, element. Because so I could show it to the people on the, you know.
What the fuck?
It's just stupid.
Yeah,
and I don't know why the fuck would they would be doing that.
How do I get a direct link to the video? What is this shit?
I don't know. I tried for half an hour too. That's why I posted the link to Reddit.
Gay shit.
Reddit.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that is pretty damn awkward.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah. And so
mean-
yeah, I think that's why they were accusing them of fucking
Okay,
lying
so it's a
about that.
meme. That actually has restored a slight amount of the faith I had in humanity.
Good.
Because Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking some things.
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
That song has to be fake.
Yeah.
Because, no, look, right? It's too good.
Yeah.
The production value is too high. It's just they say the wrong things, but they're the wrong things where people would just find them funny as a parody. But if you write that text, you have to know that those things are those jokes. Like, they picked those things deliberately.
See, but it's still, you know, it's still the church. It might not be.
No, like, it has, like, you don't accidentally write a song that is actual comedic gold and then have such a high production value behind it.
You just have to have faith in our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Like, clearly this song was written by someone who understands rap culture a little bit. Did I just hear myself?
Yep.
Neo, I think you're hot micing.
Damn it. Hold on one second.
You piece of shit.
Fucking disgusting. That's a ban.
Use
Ban.
headphones, for fuck's sake.
Yes, please.
Push to talk is for gay boys.
No, literally headphones. I mean, that's the technology I use.
Intense. Yeah, intense. It's not.
There we go. Can you guys still hear yourselves?
No.
Let me talk a little bit. I cannot hear myself. I think I may have just gone deaf. Holy shit! I have to call an ambulance. I have no idea if it's still hot micing. I just can't hear anything anymore. I am now.
Well, this is the whole reason why I did. Hold on. Wait for it.
Basically, you turned off my sense of hearing.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach it the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you got to do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big, and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Stop that before they copyright strike. That's awesome.
I mean...
I feel
Copy strike. Copy strike. Burger
Yes,
stream.
fucking.
I mean,
I feel
you
like
know.
Strike the burger.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it cannot be real. I honestly,
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
but it
I
cannot
want
be
this
real.
to be real.
Yeah. Yeah, we all want it to be, honestly.
Of course, I want it to be real. I want my immortal to be real as well, but it cannot be fucking real.
Yeah, that's just a coping mechanism, I think, to be honest.
No.
Also,
See,
I have
that's the-
I have recreated the Water Lord's prayer. If someone was to pin this into the religious chat,
Please do read it. No, seriously, I want to have it read to me.
oh fuck, you want me to read it? Oh,
Yes.
Christ.
Yes.
I can if you want, man.
No, I'll do it. Ugh. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in the oceans. Give us this day our daily pint, and forgive us of our dehydration, as we forgive those who dehydrate us. And lead us not into spookiness, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the oceans, the seas, and the rivers, forever. Amen. Remember to drink water.
He said come.
And this is the fun.
This is a real high IQ stream right here.
No. Okay, no. About this. This has been the peak of humor for basically as long as human civilization has existed. Remember, there are graffiti in Pompeii which basically say Caius is gay.
Fucking gay.
Or like
Well, he said but.
or like what was it? Oh yeah, runes on the, I can't remember which thing it was. That basically everyone thought they were holy runes because I think it was in Greece or something.
Oh,
And-
I know this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it turns out they were just Nordic runes saying Halfdan was here.
It was
there's-
this Viking. I think that was in Istanbul, actually, in some mosque.
Oh yeah, in Istanbul maybe. I don't know.
And he was inducted into like the honor guard of the caliph, whatever.
Oh no, that was just the whole honor guard. They tended to be the descended to be Vikings, I think, just because they were good fighters and they would not integrate with the other people, so they wouldn't have a vested interest into
If
murdering
it
the
was in,
people they were
Turkey
protecting.
during the Viking Age, it would have been the Byzantine Empire.
Hmm.
I
The
remember
Varangian Guard.
I remember reading about something very similar where there were a bunch of runes in a really, really high place on a temple, and everyone revered them as a sacred text because the rest of the temple was a holy area. But then when they managed to get up to these runes and translate them, it just said, "This is quite high." But yeah.
Yeah, basically.
There was like someone like a Greek back in the Hellenic period traveled to Egypt. Like you'll see like a lot of like Greek graffiti on like the pyramids saying like so and so was here, I saw the pyramids, blah blah blah. And this one guy was just like, I came to Egypt, I saw the pyramids and the Great Valley of the Kings, and I was not impressed.
Yeah, basically, human humor has not evolved in 2,000 years, but that's fine.
This is perfect.
Now we're at the pinnacle of humor. Because we have Amy Schumer.
Say something about your vagina.
And she makes jokes for boomers.
She steals jokes from boomers.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, well, at least she's not Mencia.
This is my favorite video.
Well,
it's a 58-minute and 38-second minute video. Amy Schumer, but every time she says something funny, it speeds up. It's 58. Yep. Yeah. I love it.
Fucking hell. Thanks, Pringle Prime Gen 3. I will keep up the quality content. I might make a water religion shirt in the store, which is being launched next week.
Oh boy!
Okay.
Will there be
Bionicle
shirts?
I'm actually gonna buy some of that shit.
Will
there
be Bionicle shirts?
Not yet. We're gonna start out with 2 designs, because the third one, the artist is currently on vacation, or working. He doesn't have time. I might find also other artists.
I'm an artist.
So we can work together.
Not even joking. If you get
but
a water
he's like very good, and I really enjoy his work.
I will buy all the water shirts.
All of them?
Not if I buy them first, man.
Yeah, he has more money than you.
No, I'm just not spending my money. I am a student. To be fair.
The other, 2 days ago, I just decided that I wanted a Vive, so I bought a Vive. I'm gonna buy those shirts.
I appreciate it.
Burger, we're competing so you can buy the most shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm the George Soros around here, so you people better just watch yourselves.
I will sell a kidney for these shirts.
I will sell the English Pepe's kidney for those shirts.
Pretty sure that Cube would buy both.
It's not a very used kidney either.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I'll use it.
It's only had water go through it.
That's not what I'm using it for. I don't have a fleshlight yet.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Mate.
Yes, that's the idea.
There are better things to use as a flashlight.
Your hand.
Honestly, yeah.
2 kidneys.
No.
Yeah, that's
in your hand.
Really, you can get by with half a kidney.
Get a stomach. Get that real tingling sensation.
Just get a cow tongue. It tastes you.
Fucking no. But did the cow consent?
Just buy a pig head.
You don't need consent if they're dead.
If you get a lamprey eel, it's basically
just get a live pig.
Entire animal.
Do we?
The entire body of a lamprey eel is effectively a fleshlight.
Crikey, a stingray.
Yeah, but also it's sort of gonna chafe your penis into not being a penis anymore.
I mean, yeah, but
experience?
It's for people who've been really desensitized. Right? It's for the hardcore guys.
I'm just gonna leave this here for the. Wait, no, fuck, wrong chat. No,
Yeah,
actually,
wrong chat, nerd.
there you go. For people that were talking about the cow tongue.
Can someone, if it's not safe for life, can someone post this?
It doesn't have pictures, I don't think.
Oh God!
I remember this story.
Fucking.
Yep, he was the man in the article. The illusionist.
Man claims wink from horse consent for sex. Yes. Okay. Let's do it. Fuck it.
That's what he did.
Yeah. It's an article.
It's like it's New South Wales. So
Yeah.
it's Wales.
It is.
It's actually Australia. You know, they have in Australia. They have like Queensland. There's a lot of rain in Queensland, so.
Oh shit.
Sounds like my place. Sounds
So
like
the
home.
chat found the name Aquaism.
Aquaism, that's better.
Sounds a
I
bit like
love that.
autism, though. I have to be honest.
No,
Yeah.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
See, the problem is that at that point, the weeb deep inside me must say that there are useless goddess. There's a useless goddess already named Aqua. So beware.
What about aquatism?
What about
I don't know.
Aquafarianism.
Shit, Cody.
Aquafarianism.
that works?
Cody just goes, there is nothing of value in this chat. Jesus.
Yes, there is. We're
You
discussing.
hear that, you hear that, chat? There is nothing of value in you.
Fucking ooh.
Ah, shit.
Useless.
My parents have been telling me that for years.
Ooh, right there. No,
Burger, how do you want to be Pope of my faith? Of the faith, rather.
I thought
Oh, yeah,
I thought
I'd be
Burger was the god.
Pontifex.
Well, he's God on Earth, isn't it?
He could be a cardinal.
Yeah.
You know, I like the word cardinal more than I like. If without the connotations of what they actually are, Pope
Red birds.
and cardinal, which one do you think has more authority? Right?
Yeah.
Cardinal just sounds better than Pope.
Especially since, you know, cardinal or the origin of the word is literally just something to anchor to.
Anchor to these nuts.
This is high IQ Rick and Morty poster.
Oh, fucking. But yeah, that's pretty much what the cardinals do, isn't it?
Touch little boy. No, never mind.
No, they're the ones who protect the people who touch little boys. It's very important
Yeah, fair
distinction.
enough.
Pay no attention to the man fondling behind the curtain.
Aquinity, Hydronians. I mean, Aquasperger. I mean, getting better.
So vaccines, right? Vaccines.
They caused the crippling gay.
They gave me autism.
No, but like, okay, so you give a child a vaccine, but the vaccine is not 100% water. Would not, in this religion, the optimal vaccine just be water?
Well,
Yes,
obviously, yes.
homeopathy.
However, this
That's
goes
why-
back to the adulterants thing, right? Adulterants do make the liquid less holy, but it doesn't detract from the liquid water itself. Like necessarily, the water in the liquid is still 100% pure.
Yeah, but
It's
pure,
just the
but
things
no,
around
but
it.
like more pure water would be better.
Well, obviously. I mean, the official medical doctrine is homeopathy, so I don't know why the fuck you're getting a vaccine in the first place.
Yeah. Also, I got some hot takes from chat. Hydrolysis is the eternal sin.
Naturally.
Oof.
It's getting me angry. Angry.
Angry reacts only.
The Moisty Boys.
Moist boy.
Thinking about hydrolysis, it makes me angry!
Got cold water flowing from my veins.
What do you think about toasters?
Good enough.
I don't know why Hilo slept with that toaster. Now they've got a
Some of
fracking
them
kid.
Yeah, some of them are really sexy.
Toaster baby.
Wait, is there a meme now of... This is what happens when you leave the internet for like 2.5 weeks.
No, it's the old...
No,
it's the old tech priests fucking toasters.
Have you seen Trisha Helfer? She's a toaster.
You know, I don't actually find Trisha Helfer that attractive.
I don't really either. I don't know. It's just...
It's like she's too perfect. It's like Uncanny Valley type shit.
I'm telling her you said that. Because I obviously know and have the power to relate this message.
Yeah, I don't know, just that kind of like plastic looking face and...
Yeah, like, exactly. It's like this...
generic smile, the super fit, skinny body.
It's like she's not really real.
She's just like a fucking...
Barbie?
I mean, yeah,
doll.
Yeah, exactly. She's a Barbie doll.
James Callis is good looking.
I actually loved him in Galactica. I have to watch Galactica again, but I lent my DVDs out of my Galactica box set out to my best friend, and but I have like the first DVD lying around here still, so she hasn't been able to start watching it with her boyfriend, and I won't get it back until I bring her the DVD. And every time I go to her place, I forget it. So welcome to my miserable existence.
What am I paying you for?
See, that's why. See, no, okay. There are two shows that I about space that I enjoy. I ever enjoyed because I'm way too much of a nerd, basically. Which are The Expanse because it does the laws of physics right, and Stargate because it completely sidesteps the laws of physics.
I don't like The Expanse as much as Altered Carbon because there's not enough Tamo Pennicott.
Oof.
Tamo Pennicott's my favorite actor.
What is Tamo Pennicott in
Hilo?
Oh no, in Altered Carbon though. Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, he's the Russian guy.
Well, he's in one scene.
He's in like 3 episodes.
Is he?
Yeah. Because then you had the part where Kovacs was in the brain simulation thing where they were torturing him.
It's not really him.
And Dimitri or whatever was in the simulation and like poking him.
No, yeah, but he's a pretty good actor. Yeah, and also he was very good in Battlestar. He was fucking weird in Supernatural.
Yep.
I have seen the latest season of Supernatural, like 13. We watched seasons 12 and 13 while on holiday.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's like I want to see what happens to the characters I love, and sometimes they do interesting things, but I'm going to spoil everyone on the 13th season of Supernatural now.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Not like I'm going to watch it.
The British men of letters
are assholes.
Okay, right?
Okay.
Literally, Sam and Dean go to lure the President of the United States into some motel so they can sort of destroy the devil that is inside him.
Oh no!
Wait.
Oh no!
Because for some reason the President of the United States is not in the White House, but in the Midwest, staying at some billionaire friend.
No, but the worst part is just the devil in the President of the United States. That's just repackaged Lizardman.
It's so dumb. And then the best thing is, like, okay, they all behave like idiots. There is no reason why Sam and Dean would get caught by the Secret Service in that situation and not Castiel, because Castiel can no longer teleport he just walked out the back door, and the Secret Service came in the front door. Now, they are put in this super secret, ultra secret, mega secret, super secret facility, right? And the British men of letters just know that this facility exists because they were able to borrow a spy satellite from fucking whom? Which the US government apparently didn't. And the catch, right? He just rolls up to the Secret Service in his Bentley while Take 5 from Dave Brubeck is playing and whips out his grenade launcher and bombs the shit out of the Secret Service. And he later single-handedly walks into the super secret military base and slits the throat of, like, US Special Forces, right? But at the end of the season, a bunch of stupid fucking rednecks with shotguns go up against the British men of letters, which have been established to being this organization that is literally more powerful than the President of the United States. And a bunch of rednecks with shotguns and flannel shirts destroy them so much that they don't want to come back to America.
No, see, Burger, that's like the ultimate. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate American wet dream, you know, the whole my guns because militia thing.
I mean, I am pretty stiff right now.
Fucking dumb. Like, I saw the Hitler episode very early into the season, where they made Hitler into like a complete manic sociopath, which is like not at all what Hitler was like.
Were you there? You know for sure.
Well,
I mean,
as we
had
established
out
earlier, I
yeah.
worked for the SS, so...
Yeah. Fucking hell.
It's like,
I always knew
holy
you were a
shit.
Nazi.
I guess I'm not gonna watch Supernatural now.
I mean, the show
shit.
is really good. It very slowly just
Until season
becomes
3.
bad after
I've only
the 6th season.
Yeah.
They
I don't
have
know, I
this-
just...
It could have been
When
amazing. They just shouldn't have had the power creep. They should have just stopped the power creep after I think it was season 4, right? When the angels were introduced. And then just stop the power creep, which they didn't do because they just had to put the more powerful monsters until at some point the Winchesters were fighting entities that literally they had no place fighting because they were just humans and those entities could not even think about their existence and it would end. And they didn't because special Winchesters. And then I thought they fixed the power creep by introducing the British men of letters, but no! They had to, literally in the, I will spoil to you the very last episode of, I ripped out my headphones because I just gesticulated too wildly. Literally, okay? In season 4, the major plot point is that Sam and Dean do not want Lucifer to fight Michael because that would destroy half the world if they fought, like a series of nuclear explosions. Literally, Lucifer fights Michael at the end of season 13, and not even the windows of the tiny chapel they are exchanging blows in, with obvious fucking, you know when they put like the things in under the shoulders and they fly through the room on like fucking, it's so obvious and so bad you can almost see the fucking lines that they have, and not even the windows break. Sam and the fucking the autist kid are just standing there and watching Lucifer fight Michael like it's some fucking chess game.
Honestly, this sounds more and more like Dragon Ball Z, I'll be honest.
This
Like
actually,
Dragon Ball
I
in
take it all
general.
back. This sounds actually amazing. I want to watch this now.
Yeah.
It's a very good show, but it it should have died a while ago.
Yeah, as I said, honestly, it's just...
I kind of don't...
Involved in it, so talented and good, and they should be going on to other things.
It's. I'm sorry, but straight up, I straight up cannot tell the difference with Dragon Ball in general. Like, tell us when they start going with the whatever the fuck it is now. Is this the power of the Ultra Instinct? That fucking shit.
I mean, in general, I just can't get into a TV show when I know that the later seasons are going to be shit.
Like, the later seasons in Supernatural have extremely cool monsters of the week, which used to be Supernatural's bread and butter. They are really, really, really good in the later seasons.
I have seen, like, years ago when I was, like, out, when I was fucking out going across Canada with my dad, I watched a few episodes of, like, I think it was the first season, so it was pretty early on. And I enjoyed what I saw of that. It was kind of like this kind of...
the first 2 seasons are completely unlike later seasons.
It was just like these 2 guys in their car, and they hunted monsters, and it didn't take itself too seriously, but there was some weird dark shit happening, and...
Basically what happens is that the creepy shit gets less and less, and like the not taking themselves too seriously gets more and more. Right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And like it's still cool because you still like the characters, and even like the new characters that they introduce in the later seasons are good.
They're good characters, they just get dragged into shitty plots. And
it drags on too long. It is just too fucking long.
I like the Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, every TV series need... What?
They have a Scooby-Doo episode, yeah.
Oh.
And that episode just completely destroys the law of Supernatural. Because apparently ghosts can now shift realities, which is usually just a power that angels have.
I guess that makes sense.
And this too, like, every time a character died in, like... They kill off a lot of characters in the later seasons.
But do they just come back?
Yeah, it's like, I don't even believe it anymore when someone dies.
I hate that. I hate it when shows do that.
And apparently some of the characters are dead for good now, and I just never had the emotional impact, because I don't trust them to keep characters dead anymore.
I mean, if you're gonna kill off a character, don't just kill them off. Don't fucking bring them back to life. That's bullshit. Like, if you don't want to kill off your character, then don't do it. I think they just do that so that they get more watchers. Cause it's like, oh, did you hear in the new episode, this one guy dies, this one character, he dies, like, oh my god, really? And you watch the show and you're like, oh no, he's dead. But then they bring him back later because everybody liked that character and they want to make more money. So they're like, oh,
in this season of Supernatural, there was an episode where Sam died just randomly because he was killed by a bunch of vampires, which he has killed millions of vampires, literally. And Dean starts acting like Sam is actually dead. And literally, there is the scene where Sam dies, the scene where Dean is sad that they are dead, that Sam is dead, and then the scene where Sam gets resurrected in the first 15 minutes of the episode. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's...
Oof.
That's really shitty.
Yeah, but I just had a massive idea that would be amazing, but probably not, because writers would need to be amazing. But a very good, Monster of the Week series that could have lots of potential would be a series based on the SCP universe.
I have an idea for that. But that would only work in a TV show format.
Yeah, obviously.
And
I know
Dinklage would be the main character.
Good.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'm really fucking tired and I got other shit to do.
That's good.
So, yeah.
Remember to
Pleasure having you on.
Thank you for teaching me the ways of water.
That's quite right.
I will keep this knowledge with me for the rest of my life. I will drink as much water as I possibly can.
Well, do not gorge, but yes, you should drink water.
I mean, I'm drinking water right now, so...
Good on you, son. Good on you.
Drink 6 liters a day to impress your lord, the English Pepe.
No, the Lord is Burger. I am merely a vessel.
My sincerest apology.
Are you the vessel that I fill?
Ooh.
Okay, no, people in... I'm not sure how many people in chat do know what SCP is anyways. But yeah, someone guessed Peter Dinklage for Dr. Bright.
I know...
The problem with doing an SCP TV show is that you can't, legally speaking, because you would have to obtain the rights from like every single of the persons that have made every element in there. If nobody quite knows where Dr. Bright originated, so you'd have to get the rights from that specific person, which their account may have been terminated. It may, like, just the legal logistics of it is impossible. So I want to make one that is just basically, it doesn't say SCP, but it's basically the same thing. And you come up with original characters and sort of original monsters, but you still make it be SCP. And that's that.
But the fun bit of SCP is all the things that and how they mesh together, and that usually you can't. I think at least that would be is much easier, rather, from the forum's perspective. Like, people see a story, they say, "Ooh, this one is cool. I want to integrate it with mine," and so they just do the cross-testing thing, which is my favorite part, at least.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is entirely legal.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. Try asking people in the forum.
But an SCP TV show would actually creepy television shows. Not even fucking. I haven't seen the latest season of it, but not even American Horror Story is ultra creepy anymore.
I have not seen that show in a long, long time. What the fuck?
D-class coon. I just...
What the actual fuck?
Fucking hell. Have you... No, I know why that is. Have you ever seen the actual original picture? Have you looked closely at the actual original?
That's the original SCP.
No, because in the actual original one, there's... No one notices, but next to the knee, there is a... Basically... To the level of the knee, there is a somewhat weird protuberance.
And that is his data expunged.
Exactly. Let me just fucking find it. Fucking, I can't remember. I cannot fucking remember.
Fucking Rule 34.
I love how he has hair on his arse, but not in the arse crack. I speak from experience when I say that most of the hair is in the arse crack.
Yeah. I gotta find something better. Hold on. There's gotta be something here.
Wait, please don't post actual porn, because that would get the fucking
Oh,
stream
of course not.
killed.
I mean, we're already demonetized. I don't want to take it down.
Here, just so you look. Look closer around the level of the knee. Or under the knee.
Yeah.
You can see the same orange thing.
Yeah.
Is the knee in the same anatomical place for you as it is for me? Because all I see is a
kinda in the bend. If you look closely, you can. Come on, in the bend of the leg. I mean,
is that just part of a what?
Yeah, I don't know, because the wall behind it is grey, right? But there, it looks like it's orange, like the SCP itself.
I think isn't that just the rust?
I don't see anything.
It looks like I think I get what you're pointing at, but I think that might just be the rust on the wall, and it's kind of the same coloration.
Is it on the right side or the left side?
Left side.
The left.
That's just the corner of the wall.
Yeah,
I know, but I mean why that is the craving my data expunged, because it was in a post from.
Man,
my currently
more
favorite
in mind than I do. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, it was on a Reddit post, okay?
Yeah.
From my favorite.
Reddit said this.
Yeah.
No, it was Reddit. It wasn't me, man. I'm not a pervert. Shut up.
You know how there's always when you
this is
when you
my
have a WhatsApp group.
favorite.
What's that?
When you have a WhatsApp group with people, and there's every time one of your friends shows you a really fucked up video, or they send it to you, and you go, "What the fuck is this?" This is what you say to them, and they say, "Oh, that one guy sent it to me," and they all always refer. It's always the same guy. It's always one guy in your circle of friends who sends everyone fucked up shit all the time.
Oh no,
That's usually me.
What is this, a Wendigo?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I remember when Wendigos were creepy and supernatural.
When was that?
Season 1.
This is some of the shit they got.
Like, they have literally one Wendigo episode, and it's the second one, I think.
Do they just end up spamming Wendigos throughout the rest of the series?
No, like, Wendigo is mentioned literally once every episode, almost.
Oh,
like, it's the most mentioned monster aside from, like, demons and shit.
Do they ever show?
But only one Wendigo ever shows up in the entire show.
Oh, okay.
Fucking horrifying story. Wait. Horrifying story of SCP-3008 survivor. Wait.
The problem with SCPs is that I am not capable of remembering numbers at all. So
how many fucking SCPs are there? There's like
currently they just started the 4000 core.
Jesus Christ. I don't know a lot about SCP. I only know a few things. Well, all I know is that I've either seen ones that are kind of creepy, kind of humorous, or just like trash.
I think the SCP wiki had like a bad case of the SJWs is what they call.
Yeah.
And
did they?
Yeah.
The only one that ever stuck out to me was this talking spider. One of them was like a talking jumping spider that had like telepathic abilities.
Basically, what I do is I load up one of those massive cross-experimenting list, and then just start reading through all the entries and try to understand why the fuck it would do that. And then at the end of the day, you just look at something, how it interacts with another SCP, and you say, "Oh yeah, no, this is that SCP," and slowly that way you just learn the number.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can barely remember my own birthday. I have to think to remember my own birthday, and my own birthday is very, very simple.
Fucking hell. Yeah, no, I am not sure about this, and I am hesitant to say it, but more and more people are telling me that, yeah, you probably have it, and I might have eidetic memory, so that's cool, and that's why I remember all this shit, and just I'm such a massive nerd in general because I just remember all the science shit.
That's a super awesome skill to have, man. I wish I had it.
I mean, I will admit that a couple of times I've just looked at an equation, heard it said by my professor, looked at it again, and then I remembered it. So that is possible.
I cannot do equations at all. Like anything with like ciphers. I can do words because I understand. Like I understand words. I'm good with words, but like anything that's just ciphers and shit, like I understand physics, right? I don't understand formulas. It will not enter my head.
I just can't do math. I hate math. Math is evil, and I hate it because I'm not good at it.
Math is fun.
Correct.
Listen, if you hadn't guessed yet, I am studying physics, and maths is basically my life. So yeah.
I want to be good at math, but I just can't get into it.
Past calculus, I don't enjoy math.
Calculus is the thing I hate most. Like theoretical mathematics, okay, that shit is interesting. That shit I can understand. Just don't involve any numbers.
Math without the math.
No, but overall, my favorite SCP is probably this one, just because it's so funny.
420J.
Okay,
yeah,
has to be.
I remember reading this forever ago.
It's some random researchers find some some marijuana seeds. They start growing it in like soil that's NSCP and makes stuff grow super fast, and then they start mixing it with other SCPs, and it just ends up being. Then they like give it to some SCPs, and it's just stupid.
I love this part right here. Addendum. Can anyone tell me why Dr. Clef just walked in here demanding stir-fried noodle, pizza, corn chips, and dark chocolate? He was smiling too. What the fuck? From cafeteria staff.
Yeah. Then there's the extended SCP-420J experiment log.
Oh yeah, Addendum 4.
It's fucking... Oh god, which one was it? There's the SCP. They give some to SCP-46. 682, which is the big fucking lizard that hates everything that's alive.
I remember him.
Mm. But what if he gets the munchies? It's so retarded. So see, that's the thing. Some of that shit is just retarded. Other stuff is really interesting and creepy.
Yeah, I mean, if you did want to make a TV show, you'd have to be consistent about that. You could put in some jokes, but, you know, to sort of lighten the mood sometimes when it gets too dark. Like, you know that SCP where the mother has to voluntarily place her child in the statue and then the child is immolated to stop some natural catastrophe on the other end of the world?
Oh yeah, or like fucking what is it? Operation 462 Montauk or some shit like that. Some number Montauk.
Yeah, like, but you couldn't.
Which
you
is
couldn't
basically
actually show that. You couldn't do an episode about the Montauk procedure.
Yeah,
because
no.
you'd have to show it, and the whole thing about it is that you don't show it.
Yeah. Well, no, you could just run with an episode about like something, you know, like someone that has applied, someone that has been transferred to do the Montauk procedure or something. You know, something basically it shows it implies indirectly what it is, which is basically what they do in the SCP.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's yeah. You might be, I mean, but you can't really.
Yeah, you need to be
do a
good.
whole episode on it.
Yeah, you might.
But yeah, like there's some fucked up shit in like the SCP, and that's really the interesting stuff, because that really, if you put that on a TV show, I mean, fuck Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Like people would be all over. Articles would pop up. Oh, this is all about the shock value, and it's like, yeah, it's fucked up. That's the thing. That is because oftentimes it's like in fantasy and in some sci-fi also, but like magical universes generally, they don't explore the darkest aspect that can be happening in that stuff. Oh, like, oh, there's the evil vampire lord and he drinks blood. The fuck?
Don't fucking. Well, they recently had a challenge for which SCP was going to be SCP-4000, right? And one of them, which was submitted by Dr. Clef, which is the writer that then became the mythical figure of Dr. Clef, he wrote one which is basically, it's a goddess of fertility, which basically masturbating to an image of is the way you give it life force. And so the SCP Foundation, since she's helpful because she has ancient knowledge, they spread images on like hentai porn sites and shit.
What the fuck?
That's great.
What demented mind comes up with these things?
4960.
But that's like that's fucking objectification.
No, because she basically goes to into this catatonic state, so it's fine.
So that's like ultra rape.
No, because you're it's basically it's fapping to images. drawn images.
Yeah,
of her.
but that's
It's fine.
also rape.
Is it though?
It's thought rape.
Listen, everything is
That's
rape.
not. That's so it doesn't qualify.
Procedure. There you go. Procedure 166 Anahita.
Fuck.
Fucking.
Hello, yellow cheese. You missed a lot. Basically everything. Like we're done.
Yeah, this is pretty much the end. I reckon.
I mean, I still have 10 minutes to go, but.
Oh.
And yeah, no, how they keep referencing like circumstances of retrieval, like how they discovered the SCP or how they discovered the procedure 166 Anahita.
Yeah, but but you know more about SCP than I do. Isn't SCP all SJW now?
Is it? I didn't see it just because I don't see how it would be.
I mean, I know that they banned a lot of people, and they had like this. They're now with like the Rainbow Foundation. If someone can fucking explain that to me in the chat, that would be very good. $5 shit on yellow cheese. Don't be such a spastic. Jesus. Yellow cheese, I do think you can come on here, right? You're a $20 patron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he said he was at the cinema.
Oh. So you have your phone out at the cinema?
Fucking
disappointment.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh
no, he just said hi, by the way, which means he just got here after he got out of the cinema. That's
okay.
Not prematurely call people assholes.
Well, no, actually, we should prematurely call
Yeah,
people.
I mean, I always do that.
Yeah,
fair, no, okay, that's
because I am an asshole myself, and that's what assholes do.
Precisely.
Yeah.
This guy gets it.
I actually will have to end the stream on time today and won't be able to hang out later because I have to go collect my girlfriend from her apartment so we can watch some Game of Thrones.
Nice.
I have to get to bed early because
Yeah, but why though?
Because I have become an old man. Basically, I've managed to sort of
You have
fix
become a boomer now, Burger.
my biorhythm a little bit, and I'm really scared of losing it again because I have some sort of sleeping disorder that makes it incredibly difficult to maintain any sort of circadian rhythm. And I've been doing it quite successfully for some time now, and my girlfriend has helped me with that, and she's going away for a week. And I hope that... and I need to control myself, because otherwise I'll just drift away, and there's... Oh yeah, obviously I go to bed at 6 in the morning every day.
Yeah, fucking... Yeah. I probably should go to bed soon too. I have to wake up at 7:30 again tomorrow because early morning labs isn't it the best?
Oh, 7:30. I'm at 7.
No, that's fair.
That's when I'm waking up.
I
Good
actually
time.
wake up at 10, and that's early for me.
At 10, I have an appointment to fix my legs, so I ain't gonna do that.
What's wrong with your legs?
I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck the thing is called in English. It is essentially one of my what the fuck's it called? One of my wait 2 seconds. Let me check this out. What's the name in English?
I'm just gonna keep posting SCP memes, honestly.
You have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Holy shit! I cannot find. Honestly, I like the daytime. I like the afternoon, late afternoon, evening, night. I hate the morning. There is no reason to be awake during the morning.
I'm awake during the morning every single day. Because I have to work.
I also work. I work a lot. I usually work
Me
until
too.
this hour, sort of.
Yeah, but I have to work at 8 I'll get up at like 6:30 and fucking get my shit together and take the bus to my fucking workplace.
I can't find this. Waking up at 5 sounds like a chore. Happy I don't have to do that.
Yeah, some of the guys in my workplace do overtime, so they have to wake up at 4 in the morning.
Well, you know, that is kind of better than, you know, taking night shifts, though.
I
Night
do
shift.
night shifts
Oh.
every day, dude. I'm
No,
not even joking.
I used to do night shifts, a couple this summer. Pretty hard stuff.
I mean, that just is usually my regular circadian rhythm. That's just normal for me to. What the fuck?
What's up with the fucking SpongeBob gifts?
Fucking what?
Stand up to your right, bear white.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, the stream's on its way out, so I'm just dumping a bunch of shit, and so is Chicken Bouillon Cube, apparently.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That is the dumbest meme I have ever seen.
Let me
The
post a
NPC
classic.
Like, this is a boomer has to have made this.
Oh, fucking boomer memes. I've seen so many shitty
but
boomer
like,
memes.
it's
Holy
obviously
shit.
not boomer meme. This is someone who actually understands. But what the fuck?
Fucking ninja.
What the fuck, my dick? Lol. There's a song by Tim Minchin that grabs this one.
I love that song, man. It's good.
Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Shut the hell your mouth.
That just sounds like fucking go commit die.
Oh. I love Roblox.
Boomer! Can't believe I fought in an arm for this horse shit.
Oh, that shit.
God bless you, Jim. God bless you.
Also, see, this is the
That's great.
yeah. This is the kind of meme you need to understand. You need to basically remember by heart what SCPs are to understand. No, you. I was not expecting.
But fucking honestly, the worst memes are minion memes. Like,
Not the ironic ones, the ones that are just awful.
yeah,
Oh
like,
god.
Those are good.
Oh god.
Talking about. I gotta find this fucking. Oh, there was this one insanely good one I found.
I'm sure Disputed have 3 hands.
Yeah.
Why? Like, okay, so definitely does he have like 2 right hands? Because one of his right hands is controlling Donald Trump, who for some reason has like this weird beard.
No, I think he tried to make the fucking
like
Joker
a puppet.
smile and he fucked up.
And,
I
his,
think it's
and his other right hand is controlling Bernie. And then also he has a left hand.
And it's controlling someone else.
Oh,
who
no.
is it?
Mouth and ice cream.
Actual video that came in my recommendations, by the way.
I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, he lived a while ago.
Yeah.
He's probably a descendant of Genghis Khan.
Fucking.
Ah!
Zodiac killer. Fuck yes.
Did you know that the Queen watches the QI Christmas special?
That is good.
She does it right after watching her own Christmas speech back on telly. They drink tea, and then she goes into the other room and watches QI. Black baby was given wings by God. The baby asked, "Does this mean I'm an angel?" God laughed and said, "Nah, nigga, you're bad." What the fuck, dude? Does this mean God is black because he's allowed to say the N-word?
I mean, if he created all black people, then I'm sure he has a pass.
Black people were the first people, so I don't know if God created humans in His image. Oh no, it's the zombie apocalypse. You can only grab 2 items.
I'd go in a Mario costume and mustard myself. Can't live without him.
No, fucking pair of Heelys and a Pepsi, man.
A
Pepsi and
Minecraft
Xanax,
sword
guys.
and a Pepsi, okay?
No, okay, Minecraft sword, right? But you gotta have the pair of Heelys to skate away.
No, boys, you don't get. It's a Minecraft stone sword. It's bad. The children's pieces are better.
Australian dictionary.
Or you just take all the Xanaxes and enjoy your Avril Lavigne CD. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck, dude?
It's that time of the stream where I just give it all, give it everything I got.
Well, at this point, given that the next best option is literally minion memes, like so ironic that they might not even be ironic anymore, I'm just gonna flood chat with physics memes.
No, listen, that's one has like the skull and it has a Monster Energy drink logo on it. Come on, that can't be fun.
Have you seen the video about the women explain that Monster is actually Satan's propaganda? because like it looks like the fucking M symbol looks like the number 6 in some language, and therefore it's 666. Oh god.
Oh, this is the dumbest shit. I think that's a very good note to end this stream on.
This is how we.
What the fuck,
This is the shit we send to each other in
Stop
record.
it!
Like, you have no
End the
idea.
stream now.
No,
Berg,
this is your
or
fault,
it's too late.
Burger. You told me to join the fucking stream, so I joined, even though I was supposed to go to bed. So.
Yeah, that seems to be like your problem, mate. Honestly.
Hey, I always check the internet when I come home. John English free is fucking cringy as shit, by the way.
Yeah, this is the true election map, man.
Please clap.
Have you not seen that
Bush memes are my
Jeb
favorite
Bush?
memes.
I think what was it? That Uber Jeb Bush thing.
What the fuck, dude? Okay, nah.
This.
No! No, I am ending the stream.